Well, how's the first week of camp been? Obviously, new position. Have you felt like it's been natural? Has it been kind of a test?
Yeah, definitely a test. Just trying to knock some rust off and just trying to get into my left-handed stance and, pass set, run set. Just trying to get a better feeling over here. So.
How much, I don't know, translating takes place, like kind of going from side to side? Like, is it getting natural? But like, what is kind of like, the mental process of that?
I don't think there's like a lot to it. It's just knowing your assignment really. It goes from 9 to 8 and 8 to 9. Really, just know your numbers and know what is left and right. So.
And just playing with different guys, you got some rotation at that guard spot. What's that like?
No, I haven't really got rotation.
No, you playing with different guys, like on the side. Like, is it communication? Like, I don't know. Like, do you have to learn how to communicate with different guys and figure out how to play off of it?
Yeah, I'd say everybody kind of communicates very well in this O-line. Everybody's like well taught, and I don't think we really have a problem talking out there. So.
I guess what has been the biggest thing you have learned in this last week or so?
I think really just learning the level of competition you're going against. I don't think there's really a big difference in the playbook wise. It's just every day I'm trying to learn a little bit more and more in the playbook, but I think the quality of the reps is kind of like learning different things with different players. So.
Last week, I think Eric said that you were a dog. He said that you're the best rookie offensive lineman that he's ever played with. Just your thoughts on just hearing Eric say that about you. He said he didn't want to tell you that much because he didn't want to
yeah.
get too big.
I love Eric because he's like a big brother to me right now. I think the whole line really is big brothers to me. Just being able to like hear that from a guy like that, it's just a blessing. So I'm just trying to not really listen to it, but listen to it at the same time and just play my game. So.
Hey, what have been your thoughts on Chase Young? What have been your early thoughts of him?
I think he's a great player. He plays with some speed and power. He has like a lot of different tools he could use. He's a big dude. I ain't really seen players like that in college, so it's a blessing to go against a guy like that. He's good.
Yeah, just watching from the sideline, it does seem like that size, even at the defensive end position, is different. Is that when you kind of line up against that? Obviously, just the last 2 days in terms of team drills. Is there, do you have to kind of lock in a little bit more when you see it?
Yeah, I'd say you got to lock in, but it's just being able to just go out there and just play your game. It's just a mentality, I would say.
Is it a wow moment, kind of like your eyes kind of get big and you see how, wow, this guy's a big dude I'm lining up against?
It's definitely like, wow, this is Chase Young, or like Carl Granderson, or wow, this is Cam Jordan. But at the end of the day, I just got to play my game. It's like a boxer's mentality. You can't really be afraid of anybody.
Have you learned anything about yourself? Just getting the pads on, having to block these guys, anything like that?
No, I really haven't learned anything really too much about myself that I already know. Just trying to take one play at a time and just have a boxer's mentality, like I just said. So.
With McCoy saying that like the best rookie offensive line he's ever seen, like, does it feel like to you that you're having that good of a camp, or like how does this feel for you?
I heard it, and I really am thankful for that, and I really appreciate Eric because Eric's a great player, and just getting that is a blessing. But for myself, I just I listen to it. I'm very thankful, and I just kind of put it away just because I know I got to get better.
I guess, yeah, just from a confidence standpoint, or do you feel like you're having the type of camp that would warrant that conversation?
I'd definitely say that, yeah. Just because I see myself, just learning how to get better and better each day, which Lucas Patrick, try to tell me. So, just trying to get better.
And how has that kind of continuity developed? Obviously, Nick wasn't out there today, but that 5-man group has been pretty consistent throughout the offseason. How have you seen that grow from OTAs when he came to now?
Just being able to create a chemistry in the O-line room. I think when we have meetings and stuff, we're definitely a lock-in sort of mentality, but we always like to have fun and just learn about each other, learn who's from where, because it's we're all from the United States and all from different kind of places, and we all come to a room and it's fun to have, but just being able to have that chemistry is just it's a good feeling.
Gotcha. And we've heard Derek kind of talk about the group and how Eric has developed as a leader. Obviously, this is your first year. You weren't playing with him last year or whatever, but how has he been as a leader? Has he kind of really taken charge of that room?
Yeah, I'd say he has like a leadership kind of voice when he talks to the whole kind of group, whether it's meetings, whether it's practice. He's out there and just trying to be able to pump everybody up and just put everybody into that mentality that, hey, we're not losing today, we're not losing this down, we're not losing this play. Everybody do their assignment, and we're gonna have a good drive.
I mean, how important is that? Like, just to have someone who is kind of that established leader, where it's like, okay, the buck kind of stops here. Is that something that benefits an offensive line?
I definitely think it benefits the O-line. I think it just because as the O-line, what my mentality is, like, it starts up front. You know what I mean? So as long as the O-line, we're all set and we're all into that mentality of, hey, we're gonna win every single play, then I think the whole offense just gets a whole, thing rolling. So.
What else?
All right, guys.
All right, guys.